Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Mass Effect. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, as I think I think I was wrong, I definitely was wrong regarding both of the options there last episode, from the honor being Renegade or being Paragon. I think one of them is Renegade, the other one is Paragon, and I don't think we have access to them yet. Either that, or either we do, and I just can't figure out how do I do that? Press tab? Nope. There's... How do I access? Press... Yeah. Escape is how you go into things. Either I require Paragon... This is not it either. I think it is Squad. Yeah. Either I require more of these, or nothing. You can't get more of these, so I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, we're good, and we have missions to do. We have to go down there. And I also have to mess with these guys. I think we did that already last episode, but we have a lot of guys to mess with for sure. Hi, you guys don't say anything? Just making sure. Oh, making sure. Yeah, they don't say anything. Okay, so we have a new area for one, but also somebody to find. You guys are gonna stay there. I could swear they weren't there before, but maybe they were. Directions to the wards. And an elevator for a loading screen? Potentially. Why? Oh, the Prophet dispute. Right, that is over there. The Prophet? That's one way of saying preacher. It's not one way of saying preacher. You don't call an evangelist.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Thank you for the news. The game absolutely waits for the loading at the end. I don't know what they did with the loading screens in this game for the PC. I think on the Xbox it's supposed to hide the loading while doing that, rather than waiting. So we are currently in the wrong place. No, we're not. It's the Flux and Wards access. So this is an access point, rather than directly the wards. Hello? Hi?
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Interesting. I wonder what that is all about. Not here. Not here, right? Not here. My companions sometimes show up as interactables. A lot of the time show up as interactables. And it looks like I'm capable of interacting with things, but it's not. Hello, you're just going around. Oh, we got another one of these. Okay, this is going to be like a citywide endeavor, which is fine enough. It's good that we got that early. Do we have... Oh, wait a minute. This is to the wards. Is there... Wait. You need to go through here to access the wards? Why would you do that?
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Well, if the Hanar didn't find the artifacts in the first place, then shut up and just, put up with it. It's not your artifact. It's somebody else's. Although they might be onto something, because the Enkindlers might be about to enkindle us all if we mess with their artifacts. This might be a Knights of the Old Republic situation. Right. We have another keeper down here. Was a neon. Neon? LEDs. The keeper scans being... Yeah. I don't know that we're going the right direction. I'm just sort of following my instincts, really. But I probably should have... Probably shouldn't have come down here. This keeps going. So... How does... Oh. There's a bar over here.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Okay. And I'm not gonna buy any. Unless they're cheap, which they're not. Oh, BioWare. BioWare really... Oh, I mean... They really like having extremely expensive items early in the game to teach you that you should never spend any money because the items are so very expensive. And then what they do is that as the game progresses, the items get more and more expensive because, of course, they get more and more powerful, which means that you end up buying one item per game or never buying any item unless you're smarter than I am, which is highly possible, and actually can figure out what they're trying to do with their itemization. I say this because that's exactly what they do in Neverwinter Nights and Knights of the Old Republic. And now that I think about it, in Dragon Age Origins as well. I remember not buying anything in Dragon Age Origins. And in fact, I remember trying to save up in Dragon Age...
Wow, it's you.
Is it? I suppose it is me. I remember trying to save up in Dragon Age Origins, and then I couldn't get the things that I wanted to get, so...
Is that really... You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
I would love to say pleasure is all yours. But I don't think I can.
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
I don't have time for this, Conrad. I'm not here to be a role model.
Oh, I see how it is. Commander Shepard doesn't have time for the little people. Far be it for me to get in your way. You go be a hero.
I want to be a renegade. They never get me any renegade points. I didn't actually get any renegade points. I got a journal update though. Hi. It's the first time I'm seeing this. I probably should have looked at it. We have assignments. Go to the Hydra system. Yes, I will. Head to the Centauri system. Of course, I will. Then over here we have the general is at Cora's Den. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Oh, I might be there already, but we'll figure it out. You have the scanning device. Every time you discover a new keeper, scan it, and the data will be transmitted automatically. So there's 21 of them. And the task details here for the Citadel Presidium Prophet. You have spoken with both Hanar and the CSAC officer. And then over here, what harm could there be in talking with him? Is the update for that particular assignment. I don't actually have missions. Look at that. Maybe missions is only like for official business. That'd be kind of cool. Excuse me, Mr. Expat?
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
I don't know why sometimes they... No, I find something expensive. I don't know why sometimes... I also should sell things and be a good person. Why sometimes they take forever in between... Can I shift? No. Double click? Yes. Oh, there it is. Very, very cheap things that I sell to people. Why sometimes they stay like they don't stay. They hold is the question. Hold and stay. You can understand my confusion. These are Turian armors. We might need them. I think we're gonna be okay. Well, let's just keep the Turians around there, and the assault rifles will sell them, even though we might need them for something. But we're gonna get better. It doesn't matter. And we're getting a little bit of money. So 1996. Okay. I need to talk to you though.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Yeah, they hold in between the dialogues. Like I click on things and they look at each other for like 2 seconds, and I don't know why.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Maybe we're gonna meet that contact later.
I should be going.
That does sound like a
As
special...
you say, EarthClan.
Of course.
Good day to you.
Special world. Especially because it's the Protheans.
Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population.
Sounds like a lovely video game level, but not so much from a realistic perspective. I think there's something you can infer both from a textual as well as a metatextual perspective. That the fact that there's little open ground means the world or the planet itself is a poor prospect for colonization. And what you can infer from here is that colonization, both in the minds of the writers as well as in the minds of whoever would be doing the colonization, is a planet-wide endeavor. It's not about just having. It's not doing what they did, which is putting a little outpost or a little settlement. No. It's for the fact that because of the fact that they needed a large amount of surface area to be available for agriculture, which isn't the case if you're not going to have a population of billions, because agriculture isn't really that. It doesn't take up that much space, as we can see on Earth, for example. Mostly because most of the fields and land that we work as a civilization, the human civilization, is made up of things for... what's the word in English? Husbandry? No. Animal husbandry? That's not the word. For cows. It's mostly for cows. Where we have cow feed and cow grazing areas and stuff like that. If you just count the amount of agriculture that we would need if we didn't have cows, or the agricultural area that we would need if we didn't have cows, you wouldn't really care about too much about how little of it is available for agriculture. You'd find ways, but especially if you think about it in a futuristic sense, you could make up whatever you would like. But this sort of implies that it wouldn't be enough. Like a little bit of agriculture wouldn't be sufficient. You need more because you would want everybody or every place on the planet to be populated on a colonization. I think that's what they mean by colonizing, which makes some sense. But it does sort of paint the whole human exploration through space as a very expansionist endeavor, and not just, you know what, I would just like to live in that planet and just be cool, because it'd be cool, and then we can just send a few thousand people there. You probably need at least 5,000 to establish a colony that would be self-sufficient in terms of genetic material. Even 5,000 is probably tricky, but you know, over time you could probably bring in more genetic material from outside and stuff like that. But still, 5,000 people living in a planet, that sounds like a lovely time. And just being like, nah, look at all those protean ruins. We're definitely going in there, though.
Noveria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in massive glaciers. A privately chartered colony world, the planet is owned by the Noveria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Noveria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Noveria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from council law. By special arrangement, Citadel's special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the executive board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, it is understandable that Noveria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories.
Yes, that is the takeaway from all that, for sure. It's the conspiracy theories, definitely not the criminal acts that they definitely make there, for sure, definitely. That we're definitely going to find as well later on. I don't remember. I have a vague recollection of the second game having an area like that. It might be that. It might be that planet.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Yeah, if they were the least bit affordable, for sure.
I think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry then. I can't help you.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
I mean, if you don't have the ticket, if you don't have a receipt, what do you want? At least a card or something. Come on, jeez. This everywhere on in the universe, not just here. I think that was kind of a funny thingy. That's a rapid transit over here that we are not really gonna bother with because we're not using them for the moment. Although we will for sure eventually. We're not in the right place though. And my companions keep... Oh, hi. No. Ooh. Is this one of the wards? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You can see the 4 other wards over there. And you can see... I have no idea. Is that a twin star thingy? I think it is. I remember it being a twin star. I think twin stars... I remember reading into that when I first played this game. Or reading about it anyway. Not necessarily reading into it. The twin star systems aren't actually that uncommon, or estimated anyway to be not very uncommon.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Consider it done is one of the one of the options here.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Same.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers as they tried to surrender. I need someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty. Someone who'll do what needs to be done. That's you.
Wait, so I sent my men to their deaths as they shot slavers who were trying to surrender. How did they die if they were shooting slavers who were trying to surrender? It's very confusing.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
For sure. It's a good cause. I mean, yeah. Wait, we had this before? Expose Saren. Yes, I need to do that. We have Garrus. We need to go to Chorus Den. Yes. Wait. Now we don't have assignments? We're gonna... Oh, right. You need to... Okay. I understand things. This is what it is. As you investigate the Citadel, be on the lookout for information that might help Mrs. Wong. And then we have... Go see Barla Vaughn, the financial... Yeah, that's the other bit of mission, for sure. Good stuff. I like the journal. The journal... Having a good journal in a... It's not even about RPGs, really. It's just about a game about exploration. Having a good journal system is... It's not even the system either. It's the... It's what is written in there. It is so fundamental. Otherwise, you just lose confidence, really, when you explore.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
I don't know what that was. Also, game, please don't crash. Yeah, I think the game crashed. Because I didn't save. No, it didn't crash. Oh no, he just... The game is very confused about life. I don't know if I saved or not. Quick save, 20, that's my time. Let's load, yes. So what happened there is that the game forgot to do this, the fade in. It forgot to do the fade in. Good job. And also I was seeing a lot of in that little interaction, I was seeing what the games kind of become after. I don't think this game has much of that, but the banter within your team, like in like weird, goofy relationships, and not necessarily relationships as in a goofy relationship, but you know, comments between each companion. They become a lot more common later on in the game, but I think the later games do that more and more as well. It's just something BioWare really focuses on anyway, so it's their what's the word? It's their specialty, I suppose. There's a word that I want to use that starts with per, and I don't know what what it is. It's not prerogative, but it doesn't matter. These doors, I don't like them. They're mean. I think there's a way to tell if a door is gonna open, and it's by that green light over there. I also don't know what I'm. Oh, hi. Zero mad gel. Yay! I didn't need it. That's why I didn't get any. Look at all the LEDs in these things. How do I save, by the way? Oh, it wasn't working. No, it was working. It must have, because I quick saved. Anyway, it didn't. The game's freaked out. Don't worry.
Hello there, Commander. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
I think the... Sarah? I don't know the name of the voice actress. I actually looked it up the other day, but I forgot about it. I'm not sure it's Sarah. Anyway, I think the voice actress of our character didn't intonate that line properly, because she kind of implied that there's no doctors in the Citadel. But that's not what I think the line was meant to be. It was like, oh, you're a doctor. How did you end up here? Rather than, you're the doctor? How'd you end up here?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
You see that? She gives it a very specific...
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Very specific thing. And look at that. 420,000. Blaze it. Set it on fire. Seriously, that is... Oh my god. Isn't it... what in the world? Oh, we have an... Oh, we have another thing. Okay, well, let's crash the game again. Oh, no. What? You got a codex entry because of the thing? The Citadel is surrounded by a blue-tinted reflection nebula. The light of the nebula is actually light from the Citadel, scattered and reflected back at the station. At first, the Serpent Nebula was assumed to be made of microscopic construction debris. Prevailing theories, the thick nebula presents a navigation hazard beyond the relatively clear areas around the Citadel. Attempting to reach the Citadel through open space navigation is unadvisable. The only safe approach is through the various mass relays that orbit it. Because of the nebula, I would assume. Although the name is a misnomer. Well, it's not necessarily a misnomer, but it's confusing because a nebula is not it's not dust. A nebula is a group of galaxies. I believe I might be wrong on that. Public extranet terminal. Let me just get your thing over here. Ooh, and another codex entry. Technology. Yes, there's a lot of it. While buoys allow rapid transmission, there is a finite amount of bandwidth available. Given that trillions of people may be trying to pass a message through a given buoy at any one time, access to the network is parceled out on priority tiers. The Citadel Council and the Spectres have absolute priority. If they are using all the bandwidth, everyone else must wait. Mom, I want to play a game. Below, the governments and militaries, and while everyone with a computer has guaranteed free and unlimited access to the galactic extranet, clearly not unlimited, because we just spent a bunch of paragraphs trying to deal with that, they are the last in line for bandwidth and may have to wait for their request to be processed. So, definitely not unlimited. I don't even know why you're saying that it's unlimited video game. I can see through your lies. I can see through who this guy is, but I think it's going to be important. Next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Mass Effect. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.